there are various corrupt practices, corruption. We have to work on these corrupt practices. We have to work on correcting these mistakes or corruption. It is spoiling it is sucking our blood or spoiling our life. This type of corruption activities. So it becomes our source of trouble, source of useless waste of time. If these people are not going to correct their mistakes, it's a very waste. They are not going to change their behavior. There's no point in continuing this relationship. These people are not going to change they are not going to change their behavior. There is no point in continuing this relationship. So we have to keep a distance with this relationship. We have to keep a distance, safe distance with these relationships. The author's house is an ancestor's house. The house of the author is an ancestor's house. When he came back to his village, he saw the house is in a very dilapidated condition, unhygienic condition. It is a very unhygienic. It may spread some disease also. Very unusual condition. So in this way, he worked hard and tried to convert the house into a school, into educational center. In this way, the educational center is established. It is called Sri Gopalabhatta Goswami Educational Center was established and registered as a MSME. So we came to stay in this ancestor's house. This house was very dirty. We worked hard to clean this house, clean up this house. We got support from various friends, relatives, so many well-wishers. So this place was made fit for a residence. We clean up the mess which is created in this house by the neighbors, by the blood relatives. These people are working in this way either because they are ignorant or because they are lazy or because their need. There's some greed also. There may be some need or there may be some greed or there may be some power corruption. Power hungry people. They think they can do anything and everything and nobody can touch us. That is the mentality. They have ego. And I can do anything. No one can punish me. That's how their mentality is. So they are misusing their power. They are greedy. They may be needy there, but they are greedy also, and they are actually misusing the power which they have. After thorough investigation and various levels of investigation, we have found out that there are various corrupt people. The cousin brother is a corrupt person. All these people are blood relatives. Their cousin brother is a corrupt person, and many other people are corrupt people. Because of these people, and so many problems are occurring. So we caught hold of all these corrupt individuals, corrupt people, and we filed a complaint against them through concerned department, especially Public Distribution Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, and we filed a complaint also via CM Cell of Tamil Nadu. We filed a complaint and we got our assistant. Every field there is a corruption. For everything we need to pay bribe. For obtaining a ration card we have to pay bribe. For obtaining any legal aid certificate we have to pay bribe. For obtaining a land registration or land property transfer or registration, everything there is a corruption. Everything there is a bribe. Every office we have to pay bribe. Even basic facilities we have to pay bribe. Otherwise, if you don't pay bribe, you don't get any facilities. So in this way, every department is corrupt. Everywhere there is a corruption. So those who are in need, no facilities goes to the people who are in need actually. Those people who are in need, the facilities are not going to them. The government schemes are not going to the right people. It's misused. The government schemes are misused by many corrupt individuals and officers. In every field there is a corruption, like Manrega, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Generation Scheme, there is a corruption in that, and there is a public distribution corruption, revenue department, registration department, police department. Of course, every department there is a corruption. The politicians are the most corrupt and they corrupt others also. Those who are corrupt, they get all facilities, and those who bribe, they get facilities. Those who are cheaters, they get facilities. So those who are politicians and their families and their supporters, they get all facilities. and those who are needy, they don't get facilities. Those who are in real need of facilities, they don't get. The government schemes are not meant for the needy, it's meant for some of the greedy people. Those who are politicians and their families only get all facilities. So people are not even have the voice to rise against this corruption. People are feeling that they don't have the voice to rise against this corruption, and there is no people to support them. This is how this is happening. This is Kali Yuga. Because of this Kali Yuga, all these things are happening. They are afraid to even talk about these corruptions. When we are trying to correct these mistakes, we get various threats from various individuals. Politicians are giving us threat, and many people are threatening us. We don't worry about this threatening because we are doing work of God, Lord Krishna's. We are doing Lord Krishna's work. So from corrupt individuals, from politicians, we got various threat. So it's not easy to get out of these corrupt individuals and politicians. It's always difficulty, and after great struggle, we could able to overcome these difficulties, and still the struggle is not never ending. So we have to protect ourselves and our property, assets. Great struggle is going on to protect these things. We have to defend against these individuals, corrupt individuals and corrupt politicians. So Arjuna takes measures to correct these individuals, to correct the corrupt politicians. Arjuna takes a decision to, the author takes a decision to correct the mistakes of these politicians and individuals, relatives. He approaches various governmental officials, and also he takes advantage of the social media. He posts of the corruptions about these individuals. After thorough investigation of the people who are affected by these corrupt individuals, corrupt politicians, we are publishing various articles, various books about these corrupt individuals. There are various issues like kangaroo court, it's going on. Illegal kangaroo court issues is going on. Human rights violation is going on. And there is also criminal intimidation, defamation. All these things are going on because of the one individual, corrupt individual. One individual is a corrupt person. Because of him, all these things are happening. That individual is like a descendant of Duryodhana, or is like an agent of Kali. Is like an agent of Kali, is giving us trouble. Is a disciple of Kali. So we are trying our best to